When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 2nd and 7. Now here's Lawrence. Oh, the ball's out. And the Giants come up with it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Now a toss play, running left. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here, and he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. One final throw before the break. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that, a thing of beauty. He's in. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back.
That's so weird.
Hi, Scott. Thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Ho-ho! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Giants first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Whoa. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
Trying to burn the clock so I can get.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, they run the counter. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
The 6-yard line.
He will do it himself. He's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Here's Lawrence. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Forced out wide. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. First and 10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Right to him on first down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. It's first down, and they'll run. And he will score again. Touchdown, Giants. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Extra point coming now from Brown. He knocks it through. And the Giants are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd and 9. To throw is Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third down and 9. Lawrence. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff to the tight end in the running game. And he's very close to first down yardage. They're going to mark him shy, though, at the 48. 3rd and inches.
Burning the clock.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done.
Madden 92.
And this was as good as it gets, all three phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory.
Open the pack, bro.
The sun is up. So when you down, get your money up. Put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our
7
ancestors.
games
We're healing with ways that don't last long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just feeding the neighborhood bread. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up. To win it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest when sun is up.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here now comes the Jets offense, and the man that will be captaining the ship at 6'3", it's Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
12 yards on the gain, a great start for this offense.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for, but this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 2. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 3rd and 4. Darnold from the gun. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Now this is fielded in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They'll give to Lynch from the shotgun. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
An inside run with Lynch. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Toss play to Lynch. We'll get it across midfield down to the 49.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run again with Lynch. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They go up the middle with Lynch. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Going for it, here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lynch, left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Still going. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., 31 yards. And the Giants post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is a close game.
Darnold, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Now a give running left with Lynch. Oh, good. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. dialing up a play call here as they will go for two. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score. Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for two and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough.
Let's see something real quick. Oops.
They've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense.
Come on. Hello? Okay, that works. I'm trying to go live on TikTok as well. Okay. capture. Or no, game capture. Add. Oh, display one. Apply. Delete. Delete scene. Blank. Sources. Unlock this feature by going live on Live Studio more than 3 times. So I have to do game capture. Okay. Add image. Select file, desktop. Pictures. No. Source. Oops, not that. sound detection. I should probably do that too. Why is there no sound? Capture card.
They're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Should be sound, bro.
On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of...
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. 83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 10 more there and another first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
From the pistol, they run with Lynch. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Now again, running right is Lynch. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. The Giants on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Lynch up the middle. Shedding the tackle. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Lynch. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's got it. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. That's caught. It's the tight end lineman. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Oh, Darnold loses it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Lynch running right. It still won't go down. Still going. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up, but in this case he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And
No one's joining.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Darnold. To the right side and intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
The map was
Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So that'll just...
What's happening?
Well, they joined for a second.
What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
What's up, Terry?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll stay on the ground. Yeah. Wow, that 360 spin helping him out there. He'll get forward, and we'll give him 6 yards on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
The kicking team off for the extra point. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and, man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner gets him for a loss of 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
That'll be returnable from the 35. The Giants offense ready to get going with their second possession. They have a touchdown in the opening drive. Couldn't tack on the two-point conversion, however. So 6-0 is our score as they try it again on 1st and 10. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Julian Love brings him down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Prime Time. 6-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. This will not do the trick. They've stuffed it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
How dependable is that guy? It's Greg Olsen. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a toss as they look to run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Oh, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark him at the 29.
Hopkins on the stop. A gain of 9 brings up
Goff in the pistol. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. From the gun, it's Goff. There's a short one to Hooper. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Try to start on the ground. And wow, it's hard to get a square shot when he's moving like that. Spinning and turning and picking up 9 yards. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. Throwing, Goff. That's complete. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll go play action. The ball comes out. It appeared that an Eagle was able to get his hands on it. And indeed, the signal, Philadelphia will hold on to possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing here is Goff. Oh, a loose football. One of the Giants has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game, and you want to...
And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. That is is a dream scenario. The offense hands the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first. The ball's out. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it, so Philly will retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the gun on third down. Oh, they're caught him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
Still third down.
Here's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Giants extend the lead to 24-0.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Whoa! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Off to throw on first down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. To throw is Goff. On the run to the right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And remember, Mike, we had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator just the other day, and he told us very clearly, one of our paths to victory is by creating splash negative plays, and that turnover certainly qualifies, and big plays like that, you'll get the ball back to your offense and see what they can do.
And he'll work.
What's up, Herc?
Forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 15-yard line. Brings up second down.
stick with him again. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Giants. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Here's Brown on now for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Taylor. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Here's Taylor. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. Brings up second down.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Here's third and 7. On third down, here's a run by Taylor.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. These fans said to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Second and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off.
Ball carried by Malcolm Rodriguez on the tackle.
So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. And this was as good as it gets, all three phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory.
How many more of these fucking games? 5 more games.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, it's Jones. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Giants come up with it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Down at the 11-yard line.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
3rd and 7.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught by the great tight end and broadcaster, Greg Olson. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, New York. The extra point is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see the football for the second time. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back first and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll be forced out right. He'll run again.
On 3rd down, the defense decides to dial up a blitz. Give credit to the offensive line and the running backs. They were ready for it. They picked it up. That's what allowed the quarterback to escape the pocket, see open space, and convert and pick up the first down.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Douglas in motion. Now a play fake. Jones. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Darian Jones.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jonathan Jones in on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
With the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
He'll stay on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3.